Before we implemented daily management, our workflow was very disjointed at best. We had a lot of stagnant tickets. People would kind of cherry pick some tickets. Other tickets that were not priority would kind of linger for quite a while, aging tickets as we call them.
Our workflow, we had 3 different groups that all needed to work together. And so the introduction of daily management allowed those 3 groups to try to combine the work effort so that we ended up with a kind of a longitudinal workflow that allowed us to think about our impact, what one group did had on another group. And so meeting as a group each day allowed us to kind of see, if I'm slowing you down, what is the impact? If you're not getting information from me, what is the impact on your area? So it allowed us to streamline overall our workflow and get things done faster.
It was much more ad hoc. We had morning calls each day with my team at 9 o'clock that lasted between 10 minutes and 20 minutes, but we didn't focus on all the areas that might have been most important. We primarily looked at areas that my team was working on in terms of projects, but not so much at tasks that had been requested by some of our end users and clinicians.
Our workflow was kind of a mixed bag of things. So we would get, we have a ticketing system, and we would also get drive-bys, as we call them. People just coming by and saying, oh, hey, can we get this? Can we get that? So there was a mixed bag of input into how our workflow starts the day. So with the daily management board, that brought us to a common space within our department that we could all see what's going on and what everybody was working on. Then we got even more aggressive back in March of this year, and we dropped that marker down to 16 days. And you can see when we did that, it spiked way back up again, but now you can see that we've settled back down. It's where it's quite manageable, and again, it's proving that the DM process does work.
Before daily management, we didn't really have the whole team focused on the ticketing process. It was more or less one person, and the whole team didn't have visibility of it.
Our biggest challenges were creating workflows that everybody could use effectively. Without the proper standard operating procedures, everybody was doing things on their own, which just resulted in a lot of waste of time and efforts in trying to perform the same tasks.
So the biggest challenges really, as we learned, was not delivering services that were asked for. So somebody would put in a request, it would get to us, and then it had the opportunity to sit and not get worked on and resolved for quite a while.
At this point, here as of the end of April, we have 1 ticket that we're tracking that is older than 3 days old.
Our biggest challenges were getting the whole team together and getting buy-in to the daily management. Because we've had some folks that have been with us for quite some time, myself included, so there's some skepticism when we start rolling out new initiatives like this.
The new system has allowed us to alleviate some of the challenges because we now don't have to spend extra time tracking each other down. We can count on each other to be there every morning for our daily management meeting and get all of our questions answered so we can move on.
Some of the biggest challenges really were just getting the right folks together at the same time. It also helps to level set so everybody's hearing the same thing at the same time. It's defined a specific time where the 3 of us can get together, so it negates the trying to find the other person, and if you need the 3rd person, it gets them all in the room together so we can have quick conversations and take care of what we need to quickly. you can see from this, once we started daily management, we've been significantly under the 5-day threshold, typically 4 days or under.
I would say the biggest benefit would have to be the ideas that come from it. When we have tickets that have been open for a long period of time, what we'll do in our morning calls is we'll get together and we'll discuss, well, why? Why was this open so long? What can we do to make the process better to prevent this in the future?
The biggest event that occurred for us was that as we started to put our groups together, we realized we were duplicating work. So it really allowed us to look at the end-to-end flow and then determine where did it make sense to do certain work and then eliminate some of the duplication.
Something noteworthy, I think, is that we've put into place more protocols and policies that state line by line what the responsibility is of the user, what our responsibility is, and that makes it easier for us to do a good job and provide good customer service to our end user.
Our biggest benefit, I believe, is our idea board. It allows us to improve on existing processes or create new ones. It's amazing how every improvement we make today builds on improvements for tomorrow.
The red lines on the graph indicate where we've changed the metrics, meaning the threshold of what an aging ticket represents, and you can see the clear long-term path going down.
Biggest benefit that I feel is daily or weekly interaction with my team members. I mean, I deal with clinics a lot, and so I deal with the end users a lot in my role, but the daily management system allows me to have interactions with my team members that I might not necessarily have if it were not for the daily management system.
The biggest benefit of our daily management system is we're getting work done faster. We don't have delays because we can't get to the right person. They're just getting done much quicker.
The biggest benefit of the daily management system is probably the team's awareness of everything that's going on. We're constantly moving at a very fast pace, and a lot of times some resources will know everything about one project but nothing about another project, and there's a lot of awareness for what everybody else is working on, and I think it makes the team work better knowing that everybody has different priorities, but we're all working together towards the same end goal.
All right, great job, everybody. Way to go.
Nice job, guys.
Sorry, I lost my train of thought.
That sounded kind of silly.
Read me the question again.
We had just maybe, I know I keep looking down, I'm sorry. Because I'm thinking.
Can you spell your last name?
I think so.
Oh, good. Can you give it a try?
Yeah, let me try it.
Dave's a great guy. Dave's he's on top of everything, and he's a great public speaker. He's gonna really shine in this interview.
Okay.
So what am I supposed to repeat again? I forgot what the question was.
Maybe ask the question again. I'll
Okay.
spit it back out.
So,
I don't even know what I'm going to say. Go ahead.
How should I start that again? I'm lost.
Okay.
Sorry. All right, are we ready now?